admission. But now, we've got one last match. And it is the main event of the evening. Senior official Eddie Irons to call the main event. DJ Eric, let's get this main event started.
It looks like Braxton Hunter is going to have a lot on his mind as he goes into the Mayor's Cup. Do not miss next week on Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed as we kick off that esteemed tournament. Here comes the former Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, Korey Konstantine. Just a despicable human being. It turns my stomach thinking about what Korey Konstantine did to our Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, Xtian Blake. That led to this match here tonight at GSW. And yeah, this match is for the heavyweight championship. But whenever you take out a can of gasoline and threaten to not only end a man's career, but threaten his life, I mean, this goes way beyond heavyweight championships. It makes me sick. Oh yeah, make sure you got all your toys in place. This match is no disqualifications, best 2 out of 3 falls, regardless of what takes place in between those ropes tonight. This is finally going to be the end between these 2 men. There can only be one Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. And that man will be damned if it's not the game changer, Xtian Blake. New Iberia, Louisiana, home of Xtian Blake, home of the Overboys. With his family and friends in attendance tonight, will that be the edge? Will that be the drive that the champion needs to put away Korey Konstantine? Just look at the focus in the eyes of Xtian Blake. This one is going to be heavy hitting. You might want to put the kids away. They are going to tear into each other for the heavyweight championship. Wait a minute. Looks like Korey Konstantine planning on a quick first fall here, maybe trying to catch the champion by surprise. I'll tell you what, champion's not going to go down quietly. keep your eyes on Korey Konstantine. He's got a plan.
New Iberia. The following is your main event. And it is a 2 out of 3 falls, no disqualification match for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. I have a prepared introduction from our challenger.
You don't say.
He is a 2-time Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion.
It's a 2-timer, all right.
He has a combined title reign of nearly 1,000 days. He traveled from the far superior state of Texas.
You have a
to
zipper on
the
his tights?
tired, uninspired dumpster fire of New Iberia, Louisiana. He is going to bury Xtian Blake next to his dead dog
Jesus.
and walk out as your new and 3-time Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion. Weighing in at the perfect amount of excellence and sophistication, Korey Konstantine.
Quite the introduction for the former champion, as we've come to expect.
And his opponent, weighing in at 225 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, from New Iberia, Louisiana, he is the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion,
Wait a minute, we're just starting. Okay, Sling Blade. The bell rang and game over! The first fall goes to Xtian Blake. We're just getting started, and we are already 1 fall deep in this best 2 out of 3 falls heavyweight championship match. Who would have anticipated that? Korey Konstantine checking his teeth in the corner, and we are 1 more fall away from Xtian Blake walking out of New Iberia, walking out of his hometowns as still the Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion. And look at his face. Korey Konstantine knows it.
Landon, that was unreal. You could feel the tension. You could cut it with a knife in the middle of the ring. And that first fall happened before I even had a chance to get back to the table here.
Insane.
Already, Xtian Blake up 1-0 as they trade slaps back and forth, and now forearms.
This is the aggression. This is the level of animosity that these two have for each other.
Well, that's that Cajun strong style that we've seen from Xtian Blake over and over again. And you talk about championship matches. You talk about how important the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship is. But Landon, you're absolutely right. This is personal, and as personal as it gets. Didn't take long for these two to spill to the outside. An incredible main event here at Gulf State Wrestling's Back to School Bash. And it's all for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. Chops from the GameChanger. Chops from the champion.
Ringing out across the arena. Oh man.
God.
Every single person in attendance here in New Iberia tonight is firmly behind the champion.
Landon, what did you think of that introduction from Korey Konstantine?
I can't believe you actually stood there and read off what, I mean, I understand you're just trying to do the job, but Jesus!
Korey Konstantine's chest matching the canvas of the ring.
Xtian Blake just feeding off of this hometown crowd. And look at this, no disqualification, taking his time.
No way.
Is that?
No! The GameChanger, that's his daughter!
Xtian Blake's own daughter, his own flesh and blood getting involved. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you invoke the name of his family. This is what happens when you talk about burying him next to his dead dog. This is what happens when you walk into New Iberia and challenge Xtian Blake.
You know, that had to feel good. Korey Konstantine getting tossed around like a rag doll here. Oh,
Korey Konstantine thought he knew what he was getting himself into, but he has never faced Cajun strong style right here like this before.
oh, right to the back of the head. And that could be it. He could retain right here. Konstantine able to kick out. But how important was that first fall?
Well, you could see it in the eyes of Xtian Blake right there at the top, right before the bell rang. He knew exactly what he was going to do to Korey Konstantine going into this one. And I mean, the first fall in a 2 out of 3 falls match, incredibly important, because now Korey Konstantine is facing an uphill battle.
Korey Konstantine's battle might be getting that much more difficult. Now that Xtian Blake has found a kendo stick.
Looking to do some damage. This is not just about defending the championship. He is looking to humiliate Korey Konstantine. He is looking to hurt Korey Konstantine. Oh! Shot right to the ribs.
Oh, almost the back of the neck there.
Look right on Spencer, right to the back of the neck, and another one. And you can just see this Korey Konstantine's face. He is in excruciating pain. That is no joke.
Landon, this is Xtian Blake exercising the demons of the last year plus, right? Remember all the way back at Fright Night last year when Korey Konstantine walked into that match. Was supposed to be fair, was supposed to be respected. Ooh! As Konstantine maybe gets his first bit of offense here in this match.
He's got the stick
to the back. But so much pent-up aggression between these two, dating back to Fright Night. Obviously, vendetta, Xtian Blake winning the championship most recently in game and earlier tonight here at the Back to School Bash as Blake gets hit head first into the ring post.
And God, you look at those ring posts. That's not a circular ring post. That is a square ring post, and his face just went right into the corner. I mean, he's seeing stars right now.
Look at the back of Konstantine, and really the whole body. He is marked up all over the place.
Oh, he's gonna have those welts for a week.
Back into the ring they go. The first time really that we've seen Konstantine with the upper hand here.
Konstantine's got that dangerous weapon, continuing to lay into the back of Xtian Blake, but it's going to take a lot more than this to keep the champion down in this one.
To the chest.
And you can still see that intensity.
Look at that,
Xtian
Blake,
Blake's
I think
eyes.
just spit in the face.
He asked him for
challenger.
more. He asked him for more.
Oh, and a knee straight to the side of the head. It was always going to be like this, Landon. It was always going to be as a 2 count on the GameChanger. It was always going to be this way. Korey Konstantine took the line and went way past it. And so this was always going to be personal. This was always going to be brutal and violent.
Looks like we're going to ramp up the violence factor right here. This match, best 2 out of 3 falls. No disqualification for the 225 heavyweight title. And Lord, how many chairs is Korey Konstantine going to throw into the ring?
Ooh. Konstantine back in now, keeping Xtian Blake off of his feet. And you hear the audience cheering, the crowd here in New Iberia cheering for the GameChanger, and Korey Konstantine silencing them with the chair shot.
I know you mentioned it earlier. God, it seems like Korey Konstantine's chest is getting even worse.
And just look at those knees to the ribs. Oh
Those
no, please don't do this.
Those same ribs
God,
that Korey Konstantine absolutely destroyed with the kendo stick just minutes ago. And
Trying to tell there, Landon, if he caught Christian on the throat there, the mouth could have lost a tooth.
Knocked his jaw a little bit there. Korey Konstantine blowing a kiss to the family of Xtian Blake before delivering the knee strike, assisted by the steel chair.
Could be even in the score here to tie things at 1. No, the game changer kicks out again.
Look at this, Korey Konstantine keeps looking over to that corner. He knows that's exactly where Xtian Blake's daughter is. This is just disgusting.
The southpaw throwing lefts to the side of the head. And now
Korey Konstantine has his hands on Eddie Irons. This is absolutely unnecessary.
No need for that. No need for that.
Ooh. Xtian Blake not going down without a fight. He's showing signs of life here. He's taken a lot of damage, but he's still got 2 falls to work with here. So let me ask you this. Do you think that is maybe part of the strategy, right? Does Xtian Blake maybe take this next fall a little bit easier?
Oh, wait, hold on, Landon. Konstantine went for a shot. He was going to hit Blake in the head, but Blake was able to move out of the way, and Konstantine nails himself.
He's out
with the steel chair.
Xtian, this is your moment
to retain. Is he going to cover for the Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight title? No.
Those veteran
What an embarrassing
instincts.
way that would have been for Korey Konstantine to lose there. Oh my gosh.
Well, veteran instincts from Korey Konstantine, able to find a way to kick out there.
But to your point, Landon, I think you were asking about this second fall, right? How does the strategy change for Xtian Blake? Does he take this a little lighter? I think no way do you even think about potentially losing fall number 2. Oh, to the spine.
Holding absolutely nothing back. Tearing in to Korey Konstantine. Make no mistake, this is a war for the heavyweight championship and for so much more.
He's got the challenger up.
Oh, right onto that chair. More damage being done to the back of the amalgamation.
And it looks like Xtian Blake isn't done yet. Digging back under the ring, looking for more. More chairs and a broom.
What could he possibly do with more chairs? But Eddie Irons have to play hopscotch around the ring just to try and get a fall.
Xtian Blake might be looking for a sweep. Going 2 falls to nothing here.
I saw that broom.
Thank you. But more chairs. I mean, we've got to be up to 10 or so now.
Oh, that would hit Korey Konstantine.
Pretty sure that wouldn't bother the game changer anyway. I think he's intentionally trying to throw it at, at Konstantine.
Oh, look out! Oh, God, right to the back. There's absolutely no safe place to land here. I mean, that ring is just landmines of steel chairs. And what's he doing here?
Thinking dangerously, no doubt about it. The champion setting up these chairs in the ring, keeping Konstantine down while he does so.
Konstantine's not going anywhere. We have Xtian Blake here rearranging some furniture in the ring.
Not sure what he has in mind, but you can tell it's calculated. He's thinking through this plan here.
Gears are turning.
Maybe he's looking to put the exclamation mark, the final point on this story with Korey Konstantine. Win the second fall. No need for a third fall. Retain the title.
So we have a makeshift steel table in the ring. What's that? 9 chairs. And he's looking to add a 10th to the stack. I have never seen anything like this in all of my years. Ooh, good Lord.
Whatever you want to call this contraption that he has now built in the ring, this cannot be good news for Korey Konstantine.
Oh, no. Low blow here. Korey Konstantine going right to the bottom of the barrel once again.
We have seen it before from Konstantine, and now Xtian Blake may be regretting all the time he took setting up these chairs, because now he is the target to Korey Konstantine as he climbs up to the middle rope, climbing towards the top now. Very dangerous, but the GameChanger's up to stop him.
Xtian Blake has Korey Konstantine where he wants him. Oh, Korey's gonna feel that one in the morning.
You could hear sort of the bated breath of the new Iberia crowd, just thinking what Korey Konstantine could have done with Xtian Blake lying on those chairs. But to the delight of the crowd here in New Iberia, Xtian Blake up to his feet.
Oh no!
And now, turnabout is fair play and then some.
Korey Konstantine is in deep, deep trouble here. And with that forearm, he might be out.
Looks like Xtian Blake turning his attention back to those chairs.
He's perched precariously on that top rope. Xtian Blake climbing up there. What could he possibly have in mind here? I mean, you don't think
this is dangerous territory.
Oh,
this is not just match ending. This could be career threatening if they're not careful here.
Signs of life from Korey Konstantine, and Xtian Blake is in trouble.
Gets a forearm back in though.
Stu just jockeying for position in the most dangerous. Wait a minute.
What's gonna happen here? Both men fighting for position.
Dangerous, dangerous territory. What's better, if they fall to the outside or if they fall on this?
Oh my God!
Both men go crashing into this table of chairs. What? These men's bodies are battered. I don't know who got the better of that one.
Well, it looks like Konstantine, technically a pinfall attempt here, and the GameChanger kicks out. I cannot believe that. Eddie Irons showing his discretion there. Both shoulders were down for the GameChanger, and Korey Konstantine almost had this thing tied up. I can't believe Xtian Blake is even moving.
Without a doubt, damage done to the bodies of both of these competitors, but it does look like Xtian Blake looking a little worse for wear.
And they're still trading back and forth.
Look at these shots.
Oh, and a knee.
Korey Konstantine not allowing the champion to catch his breath here, but finding it difficult to stand. I mean, and I'm not surprised. But how is Korey Konstantine possibly going to win the next two falls if he can barely stand?
That is a start chair to the back of Xtian Blake, and there's another.
Korey Konstantine has to be thinking that, you know, now is the time. I mean, you gotta believe he's smelling a little bit of blood in the water, but too late. And turnabout is fair play. Xtian Blake finds the opening he needs, and he just goes for it.
The opening between the legs of the challenger, Korey Konstantine, and Xtian Blake. A low blow of his own.
He's calling for it.
Now, clearing the way. Is this the GameChanger's moment? Is he finally gonna put Korey Konstantine away for good?
If he hits this game over, you can better believe Xtian Blake is walking out of New Iberia. No! And you could just hear the screams.
And now, the focus has gone to that right knee. The single leg crab on Xtian Blake in the center of the ring. And this could be it. At this point, if you're Christian Blake, do you tap out just to save yourself right now?
His right knee might be absolutely shattered. He is grabbing onto absolutely anything that he can. And that's one way to break the hold. But is the damage done?
I mean, what we talked about this going into Vendetta several months ago, right? Korey Konstantine, a huge attack on the knee of Xtian Blake at Bayou Brawl just the week before. And what ended up happening is that Xtian Blake needed just one knee to put Korey Konstantine away. But onto the steel chair, the cover.
And the second fall goes to Korey Konstantine. And look, we know in the sport of professional wrestling, you never walk into any match at 100%. And wait a minute, this could be it right here. No!
How smart for Korey Konstantine to try to capitalize and get 2 falls off of the same maneuver. He hit that bad face day onto the chair, landed to tie things up. And now things are starting to look dire for the champion.
Oh, come on, you gotta give it a break. He's gonna break the leg of Xtian Blake.
The damage that Korey Konstantine has done over the last year to the right leg of Xtian Blake. But now tonight, the target is on that knee. Can Xtian Blake possibly win this match if he can't deliver that game over knee strike and if he can't stand Landon?
You take his most dangerous weapon out of his arsenal. But let me tell you something. With a man with the heart of a champion, a man like Xtian Blake is not going to let something like that keep him from the victory, but this might do it.
Oh, power bomb onto the chairs. And the cover, new champ.
He kicked out. He kicked out.
Korey Konstantine is beside himself. I'm beside myself. I cannot believe the GameChanger still with life.
Korey Konstantine is digging deep within all of his amalgamations, trying to go somewhere perhaps he's never gone before. What is it going to take to keep the GameChanger down in this one?
Not another one. Blake trying to fight out of it. He does.
Konstantine
maybe gonna go for a power bomb of his own. No, wait.
No, and
wait,
no! The destroyer on the chair. Korey Konstantine's head driven into the mat. And we talked about needing to find a new weapon. This could be it right here. GameChanger retains the title.
How? What are we seeing?
And the look of frustration on the face of Xtian Blake, I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, what is it gonna take to keep either one of these men down? This is an absolute war.
This is all for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. Tell me that doesn't mean something. Look at what these two men are willing to put themselves through. Yes, it's a personal feud. Yes, these two hate each other. But they don't want to be the one to walk out of this building without that championship title.
And look at that. Did you see that? Xtian Blake looks over to his daughter and gets that inspiration.
Sling blade. Onto the chair. Korey Konstantine's back is a mess.
I mean, I think it's busted open. You see this pool of blood we have sitting right before us here. Oh, no, he couldn't do it. And set up.
Face day. The cover.
This is it. Kick out, Christian,
Korey
kick out.
Konstantine.
He does, he does. And Korey Konstantine can't believe it.
How in the world did Xtian Blake kick out? To what lengths is Korey Konstantine gonna have to go to put the champion away?
Korey Konstantine trying to remain focused, trying to stay. Oh! Xtian Blake had it scouted, moves out of the way, and now Sling Blade onto the chairs.
It's a blade barrage in New Iberia.
Xtian Blake using those ropes to support him. He can barely stand, but it's just gonna take one game over.
His knee gave out last time he tried. Can he hit it this time? Yes! Yes! Xtian Blake!
Can he capitalize? Hooks the leg. Still gets the shoulder up.
No disqualifications in this match, obviously. That's why Eddie Irons was willing to count with Korey Konstantine a little bit under the rope there. But a kick out at 2, I am at a loss for words for what these two men have put themselves through tonight.
This is the single most hellacious Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship match I've ever seen. And wait a minute. Keep your eyes on Korey Konstantine. Wrapping that steel chain around his fist, and Xtian Blake is none the wiser, and right to the skull. Champion's out.
One.
What? What?
A kick out at 1?
Xtian Blake kicked out at 1 after the
Konstantine's
shot
throwing
with
a
a steel
fit.
chain. What else could Korey Konstantine possibly have?
No.
Jesus.
No. Too far is just too far. Thank God someone put a stop to this in game. Eddie Irons, you got to get that away. No.
And just like at endgame, Korey Konstantine has poured gasoline all over Xtian Blake.
And he's got matches. No.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Step in there. You got to put a stop to this. No.
Xtian catches it. Oh my God, he put it in his mouth. He put it in his mouth.
Oh. Unbelievable. Konstantine was willing to do the unthinkable. But Xtian Blake
Oh my God.
literally combustible elements in the ring.
Another shot right to the chin of the challenger, but Xtian Blake's not done.
Oh, God. Konstantine might not have any teeth left at the end of this one.
Xtian Blake wrapping this steel chain around the already damaged. I mean, I don't know that his knee could be any more busted up than it already is.
But a chain around the knee. Calling for it.
Game over for Korey Konstantine.
The Game Changer retains.
This was not a wrestling match. This was a war for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship and for the family of Xtian Blake.
That was not for the weak at heart. And our champion now can safely say, game over for Korey Konstantine. What a night. What a match. 2 out of 3 falls. Xtian Blake wins it. And now we're gonna hear from the champ.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming, Iberia. Let's sit down for a second. That was a war right there. That's a little something I want to get off my chest. Where's Jordan at? I know some people leaving right now. It was a long night. I'm sure everybody had a good time tonight. I just want to start off by saying what this town means to me. There's a little bit of a love story. If it wasn't for the city of Iberia, I wouldn't have met the man where Jordan's at. I wouldn't have met that man almost 20 years ago. And if it wasn't for that man in pro wrestling, then I wouldn't have a family, a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. And believe it or not, beautiful grandbaby. Xtian Blake is a pawpaw, y'all. And to get to do this, usually the moment is winning a championship in your hometown, right? But I had a privilege of coming in as champion because I represented y'all in my journey for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. Just like this man, right here. I'm so glad this man came back. He took a hiatus for what, 7 or 9 years? 9 years? And let me tell you something. That man came back like he never missed a night. Hey. So, thank y'all for coming out here very strong. Very strong throughout the whole night. Guys who back appreciate it. We appreciate it. Maybe next time, sooner than later, we can come back and go out here. Maybe we can do something historic, because one of my dreams here is to work and wrestle in front of everyone at the Sugarcane Festival building across the yard. It's got so much history there, and we would love to be a part of it. Jordan's family, y'all were raised in pro wrestling. They know what I'm talking about. The Junkyard Dog. Right? Long way in here. Y'all have a great night. Thank you. Oh yeah. No, no, I'm there too.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the GameChanger, Xtian Blake!
Give him a 5. Give him a 5, Sharice. Give him a 5. I'm going to call him.
She has more.
Ready?
Next time. Why you not in the pit?
Overboard shirt in the bag, though.
Oh, yeah.
Turn around, Slade.
Get sideways.
Bye, my girl. How's your back feel? Huh? It hurts.
Come this way.
Good.
Dude, go, John.
She's very good. Thank you. Y'all ready?